All right, take 3. Monster HP 50%, monster damage 50%, malaise always ticks, merchandise categories disabled, more infected food, potions don't cleanse, no attack indicators, mandatory YOLO, regular items plus, curse chest 15 curse, 20 health flask max, minor forge disabled, maskers added, no recycling, no starting gold, mandatory distillery, boss's last gift, monster's last gift. Let's go. All right, dead cells 20 BC on the table. We have some stuff. I mean, that's a pickaxe. I think you take it if you see it. I don't know if we're gonna have a chance to get $12,000, but I mean, wishful thinking, right? 2023, we just manifest whatever we want to see. So that is the brand new 20 BC fix that we have added. We had a lot of people suggest a lot of different things, and to be fair, bombs dropping from the enemy is not something I would honestly like to see ever. We have already taken damage for it, and it's already becoming a bad time. Now, I'm not lying to you. I don't expect to win on my first try here. We've actually gone through multiple tries on our Twitch live stream, and I've died every time. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I've been to the final boss. You know what? Is this better? What if I told you it's not? Because we already have 3 points in survival. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it. Not yet. Now, technically, you could just smoke bomb your way through. Is that a strat? I'm not knocking any strat right now. Anything that's gonna get us a dub in 20 BC, I think is legal. This is hard. So it's twofold. There's partly the fact that monsters... I'm freaking dead. There's partly the fact that monsters are stronger, they hit harder. If they happen to not hit you at all, they can hit you with the bomb after. That's what we call the monster's last gift. It's my gift to be playing 20 BC. It's the monster's gift to drop a bomb at the same time. Now, a lot of people suggested stuff, and wow. Of all of those ideas out there, there were some requests to do a special modifier, I guess you would call it, called the Plague. The Plague, even though it sounded like a cool idea, unfortunately, I can't literally turn that on and have it work. It had some old technology around the malaise system that doesn't apply nowadays. What it did was it increased the amount of malaise you got for every hit you took. Back in the olden times when taking damage used to give you malaise. And if you take too much malaise, you auto die. Eventually they nerfed that into, if you take too much malaise, you, I believe, lower your HP down to 10%. Obviously both are kind of bad. What that really did was it tried to disincentivize making any mistakes at all. And it's not to say that, oh my god, I thought I had the parries. That's not to say that Dead Cells should be played without any missteps. But what it does mean is that some builds are not really as impactful at high malaise than others. So let's take Tactics, for example. Tactics has a low HP pool, right? So every time you take damage, you could potentially go down to 1 HP. So malaise doesn't really matter in that regard because every hit is like 99% of your life and you only have 1 HP left anyway. Compared to survival, where now all of a sudden the malaise matters because your high HP builds get destroyed by taking 10 hits. And back then, like, it was a lot easier to get hit by stuff. A lot of the survival weapons now have evolved over time. If you think about things like your baseball bats, things like your tombstones, all of that stuff is really good at doing its job without having to worry about getting tagged. Some things, you know, better than others. I still struggle with both toothpick and oven axe. But here we have a situation where I have a pickaxe. And the pickaxe, I mean, does it give me money and damage? Yes, but can I get hit with it? Absolutely. We'll go Toxic. So I am glad they changed the system. If we were to ever get a Dead Cells 2, is there any kind of other malaise system that I would want to see? Absolutely. Of course, we did not get the V.30. Little homie is gone, as you can clearly see. And then the first mutation we have to take is YOLO. Which, to be honest, I'd love a necromancy right now. But onward to toxic sewers. Very much the best option for us, because I think you get money for killing leeches with pickaxe. I'd have to really verify that though. Money is tough in 20 BC, if you haven't already noticed. Oh, that was a close one. So we start off with 0 money. I can't recycle anything. So we also have the big issue of I need money ASAP. Not exactly what I ever thought I'd hear in Dead Cells. This game has gone through at least, I think, 2 economy patches. And I want to say, like, I still get too much money. I know it's kind of weird to say. My God, that leech did so much damage to you. Are you kidding me? It's a weird thing to say that I have too much money in my run. But I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that I constantly finish runs with several tens of thousands of dollars available to me. But I can see that if you go around buying a lot of things, especially if you buy health flasks and food, you'll end up going through your money. But if we were to ever get a Dead Cells 2, then perhaps the economy. You want to say econ like I'm playing Teamfight Tactics or something. Shout out to anyone playing the new set. I think that could be some room for improvement. Honestly, I feel like I'm full of all kinds of ideas for a theoretical updated version of Dead Cells. Even if someone was to make a bootleg Dead Cells. I play a lot of roguelikes at this point. Oh, okay. Legendary Yeetable. Killing an enemy restores the ammo. That's really, really good. No. Scripted. Wait, I actually have to kill something. Okay, hang on. I didn't realize that I won't have ammo in either one. So let's get some ammo first. And then we may have already found our build. Oh my God, except for that. I'm gonna chug. I have absolutely no reason to not chug there. All right, so this is gonna be a little weird, just to say that. Because there is, as you see, I have already gotten no, wow, awkward. I already had no ammo, but I want to do this. How do I make this build work? I feel like maybe ammo mutation. I think that works on this now. There could be maybe porcupine. Would that give me enough damage to kill an enemy and get ammo? I don't know. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of roguelikes lately, and the idea of a Dead Cells-like is not foreign to me. Ooh, that's pretty entertaining. So if a dev was out there and said, okay, V, we need you to play our game and give us feedback. Oh my God, that does so much damage. Where'd my pickaxe go? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, is there a world where the double yeetable is not gonna work? I think we've already thrown all of our luck out the window. 1 HP. Does this thing not pierce either? No, it doesn't. That may have been the issue, is that I have monsters behind other monsters, and without the means to pierce, I'm not really getting the high quality. Oh my God, there goes YOLO. Thanks to the bat. There goes my life. All right, I mean, that's 20 BC for you. You try your best, you get busted items. People say, V, you gotta remove the legendaries. That is definitely a little too strong. I would hazard to disagree. I think you gotta keep them in, because sometimes they're bait. You never know when the legendary is gonna actually get you killed because you have no ammo. There's nothing you can do. Now, this weapon right here, the ice crossbow, is surely a 20 BC winner. If you were to ask me on my 20 BC tier list, what's my most likely to succeed, it's like you're back in high school, gotta be ice crossbow, right? Especially because we don't get to play kill rhythm until later in the game, strictly because of the YOLO first. I'm telling you, that's probably one of the worst things that we have. I did not realize how bad throwing a turret down would be, especially a fire turret. That is my bad. I think even the wormettes screw you over sometimes. Can't sell. So before I was so rudely interrupted by the game, we've been playing a lot of roguelikes lately, and I hope you all enjoy those. Many cool things out there. games that aren't even out yet. Even Blaze Blue is starting to get into the action roguelike space. I think they announced a game called Blaze Blue Entropy something. I'm not even gonna try to guess what it is. They've always been really unique with their naming convention. How much do we want to bet I don't find a new weapon? So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed the Neon Echoes, the Oblivion Overrides. We're gonna have Astral Ascent and Spiritfall up too. There's really cool stuff out there, and I want you all to kind of look here when new roguelikes drop. V, have you seen the new Bloons roguelike game? And I'll say yes, I'm actually a Smurf. I'm Diamond in Bloons roguelike. Maybe not the real one, but you know what? I'm grabbing this. If we're playing double brutality right now, I need something to kind of move this along, because this is a struggle. So yeah, roguelike games right now are in a super cool spot. I'm actually grabbing this because there's so many things to go off of, right? So I make these jokes about Dead Cells 2, but if you think about it, all these other devs out there, they have the info they need, I think. So in this like fantasy world where I need some kind of like sequel, it may as well just be those things. All of the cool systems that we like, combat, freedom of expression, freedom of movement. I feel like all of those things is what makes a good Dead Cells like. And a lot of these roguelikes have kind of been able to scratch that itch. All right, we actually got a V.30 this time. Baseball bat, cluster grenade. I actually think I need this, funny enough. It's not something I usually take, but I can't use a baseball bat right now. I would have literally nothing to play it with. Of course, our mandatory YOLO, and then round 2 for Toxic Sewers. Let's hope I don't die this time. So yeah, my ultimate dream for this channel, it's already getting scary. Ooh, magnetic helps for enemy last gift. That's actually really nice. My ultimate dream for this channel would be to have not only our standard stuff, which is like the Dead Cells stuff, and then also to have, you know, all the other roguelikes that you all might be interested in. One of my favorite creators out there is Maximilian Dude. And the idea there is like, this is a guy who's playing, you know, all the fighting games as they come out. And I've always wondered, like, is there a such thing as doing that with roguelike games? And I'm sure there's other creators that do that too. I can't be the first one to come up with the idea. 7 billion people on the planet, if not more at this point. Wow. The fact that the leeches drop bombs is really nasty. But yeah, with all the people out there on the earth, surely someone has thought about this. But I'm hoping that I'm like the first one you all would think of. But anytime that a new game releases, feel free to drop it in the comments of any of my videos. Hey V, did you check out blah, blah, blah? And I'll try to, you know, do my best to take a look if I haven't already. Okay, we gotta use these grenades more. I think that's the secret. Ooh, challenge rift? In my Dead Cells? Typically, I can't see these without my Twitch chat telling me they're here. Let's wait though, because I'm gonna get malaise while I'm in there. Exploding crossbow? Kinda underrated. So it does 2 things, right? One, it has a little bit of crowd control because it pushes the enemies away. And during that time, they could get stunned. Ooh, dangerous. And then also you have a crit engine. That's Instinct of the Master of Arms. A lot of times when you're playing survival, the crits have some kind of weird condition to them. But this is really just plain and simple. Just smack it. That was close. Classic double jump and then dodge roll, but I got stuck on the wall. This thing does have an ammo requirement to it. I don't know if I have ever felt the ammo before. Finally got our green amulet. If you don't know why we were rocking a red amulet for so long, there's a couple of Dead Cells 5 things I wish I knew out there that would give you a little bit of a reason why. I also make that joke a lot. If you want to know more, check out Dead Cells 5 Things I Wish I Knew. I don't actually have one of those videos, but like if you all think that one would be kind of cool, I'll try to come up with something a little different, because there's a lot of like 5 things and iceberg videos and stuff like that that already exist. So I would love to post something else, and I have some ideas as to what that could be. Nice dodge. Close. But it's gotta have the interest there too. Like if you all know everything, if you're all Einsteins when it comes to Dead Cells, maybe like you don't need a guide. And maybe like guide isn't even the right thing to say. Maybe it's more so this is like it's not a guide. It's just, you know, we're talking about stuff I've noticed. If you noticed it too, great. Let me know. Maybe you noticed something I didn't notice. So I always have cool ideas about, oh my God, please, about what to do in Dead Cells. I knew it would have interrupted. Crap, I needed to pick up that axe. Why did it not pick up the axe, I wonder? All I threw was a magnetic grenade. That doesn't completely stop what it's doing. It's not like a stun. It's not ice. I have no... Well, I do have cross hit, but I don't think I smacked anything to freeze that axe thrower. I think it just did that for no reason, which is whatever. You don't see me complaining. Only things I'm complaining about is all the games. Street Fighter 6, Diablo, Oblivion Override. Ooh, I think you do this. All the other games coming out soon. Lies of P, Starfield. It's just unending. Like, I feel really bad for all the people watching this who may have like pre-ordered a bunch of games that all are coming out at the same time. FF16 is another one that I just remembered. I don't know how it happened. Like, I would almost think that every dev, both indie and like big studio, came together and all decided that we needed to have all games released at the same time. There's no other way this could have happened. Wow, I thought I was gonna get hit there. Scythe Claw with no, well, victim slow on the Y button. Let's play it for a second, but I really don't think we want to play this. So on the current patch of Dead Cells, I would say that Giant Tick Scythe is a little harder to play than it used to be. And that's because of the way how victim slow nearby enemies works. So previously the victim slow would give full slow to all enemies. But now that slow has been changed, you give the monsters one stack. And one stack of slow is not really enough, unlucky, to stop a monster from hitting you with Tick Scythe. Once you get multiple stacks, it's fine. But like I have to really snowball here. Oh my God, I can't. I literally can't. It's so awful. So see how that zombie only had one stack, one hourglass? Ideally, I would need that to be a lot slower for maximum survival. So as of right now, my first thought is that the explosive might be a little better than this. Only in terms of like safety. If I was playing on a lower BC than 20 BC, I feel like I'd be fine. I could have Berserk. I could have Necromancy. It's a lot of options. But as of right now, we're kind of just making do with what we find. And that's the best part about these BC climbing videos, I think, is making do with what we find, because even a bat like this is an issue. Just hilarious to say. And it drops a little bomb. Wait, that was a secret up there? I don't think I've ever seen that. Yo, if anyone in the comments has ever seen a secret within a secret that's Inception, let me know, because that was actually really cool looking. Okay, so I went back for the food, going back for the challenge rift now. I have pretty good stats, 1-1-10. If I were a betting man, I would say that these are some pretty good stats for Toxic Sewers. My HP is not very likable right now. 3 digits, 687, not even the nice number. But my hope is that I will jump into these spikes. I have extra jumps. I mean, that's still a famous last words. You all don't know how many times I've still gone into those spikes because I over jumped with triple jump. It's not bait. Like, if you have the extra jumps, you are supposed to get through scot-free, but even 2,000 hours into the game, I still fall for it. All right, onward to Corrupted Prison. Honestly, I'm going in here with the Tick Scythe, knowing that it's probably not smart, but I think the Y button will kill things better than the crossbow will. Ice armor, gotta take it, right? Ice armor into Heart of Ice. We're gonna have to roll this ice armor as much as we can. And by roll, I mean just keep it active. So second mutation, as much as I would like to have ice armor, I think we're going with Heart of Ice. Wish me luck, people. Like, you would go with Instincto for the crits, but in all honesty, it's like, it's less than 1 second. It's maybe 0.8 at base value. So what I really need is the ability to do other stuff and get cooldown reduction that way. Like, even this door, like, and I'm not trolling, this door is like oddly tempting just because it works like a stun grenade. Oh, that's bad. The bombs while cursed. Like, look at this. One misstep is all you need to hard lose. Please. There we go. Get that. Please kill that. Thank you. Now I can see. That's kind of how we have to play this. While my ice armor is active, I need to play the game as hard and fast as possible. No. Thank you. You see how I almost went into that bullet? That would have been embarrassing. But I still like Tick Scythe. If you were to ask me, okay, V, Susie is in line at McDonald's playing Dead Cells on the Switch right now. She sees you in the back of the line and asks you, so I got a Tick Scythe, do I use it? Like, my first instinct would be to say no. Only because of stuff like that and that. Where's my ice armor? Why did you not go for the Inquisitor, Giant? It's like hard. And I don't know if I want the responsibility of telling someone to use this, knowing that they might die while playing 20 BC. I still like it though. I feel like when it works, but maybe there's easier things on your brain. All right, shop. We're at $14,000. We are using cooldown reduction. Maybe this is worth it. It's not exactly a kill button. Ooh, I should go for Ice Grenade. Rebound Stone. Okay, there's Ice Grenade. So this makes more sense for this kind of setup. Because what I need is just Heart of Ice. Without Heart of Ice, we're in trouble. Oh my god, that actually does so much damage. So remember why I said I need Heart of Ice? Ideally, what that meant was that every time I hit an enemy, we're getting massive cooldown reduction from Ice Grenade and stuff. It appears that it did not do that quite the way I needed it to. We also need Kill Rhythm. Oh, you dodged? Ooh, good damage. At least we know the horizontal is as strong as it used to be. I've been having little issues running the legendary version of Tick Scythe. And the reason why is that I can't decide what attack's gonna come out. The Tick Scythe always does 1-2, 1-2. And if you wait too long to do 2, it sends you back to 1. Compared to using it manually, where you can kind of dictate that yourself. All right, challenge rift number 2. 1 health flask down. I still have jumps. This actually gives us more jumps. We'll do this instead. Are there usually not spikes in here? I feel like that's missing some spikes. Level dev, thank you for not putting spikes there. I appreciate it. All right, a clean, I was gonna say kill. I don't even need that key, to be perfectly honest. Let's just get out of here. I'm not taking either weapon. It's a heavy crossbow and a shield, and I'm not gonna rock either. Okay, so funny enough, I kind of need to go Ramparts because I don't think I can kill Conjunctivius with this thing. If I find a weapon in Ramparts for Conjunct, then we're good. If not, I'm fighting Concierge. All right, so my next mutation is going to be Kill Rhythm. I could have actually taken Necromancy. I do know there's a food shop on this map, so my goal is to roll the Heart of Ice as hard as possible, keep these skills up, and then heal myself once I get to a shop. Ooh, I saved its life. You all saw it. I think it was gonna die if it wasn't for me. Now, I don't like going to Ramparts as much as the next guy. New ice armor. It is actually worse. Ah, my favorite. so in here is what? A shop? I actually have no idea what's next to this spider room. Dead Cells maps are procedurally generated, so there is an element of RNG, but surprisingly, there's an element of prediction, because what it tries to do is it tries to fill out the biome in a specific fashion. So for example, the exit for ramparts is typically after what we call the T. Not T like spill the tea, sis, but it's the letter T. It's actually right here. So once we kill this, grab our scroll. The T is this thing. It's in the shape of a T. The exit will only spawn after this. Now, unfortunately, there are a lot of towers, so there's no telling which exit is gonna be in the right tower. It could be at the very last tower. It could be this tower right here. Wow, that was close. See the victim slow nearby enemies at play? That's our exit to Conjunctivius. Just good that we found that, because if I do need to go that way, I will. I probably don't need to pop ice grenade unless my ice armor wears off. Are you kidding me? It got the shot off before? There's our exit. So funny enough, both exits in the same tower. I feel like that doesn't happen very often. All right, first legendary. We already died the last time we picked up a legendary. I have no idea what that's gonna be. I hope it actually helps. Frontline, because we're wasting a slot thanks to YOLO, I don't think we're gonna run Armadillo pack. You know, I kind of wish there was a timer on ice armor, so that way I would really know if I have the chance to, you know, not die to a rocket. Do I really need to throw that ice grenade? Yes or no? I mean, you could say just throw it anyway, V. All right, new shop. New explosive crossbow. Kill rhythm does still work, so does Heart of Ice. I am getting malaise by standing here. Oh my god! Why are you here? Oh wow, you didn't die? Okay, level 10 explosive crossbow. I think that's worth. Very dangerous. Now we might have to ditch the Heart of Ice and get Instincto, because like it's a lot easier to crit on this. Ooh, the bonk. Oh, we're back in the game, people. Even just a point-blank bonk is killing stuff. You never thought you'd see the day when you thank the Mimic. I'm gonna let you live. There we go. I can't remember which video it was, but a very recent video, I did have someone post to say that you can damage those a little further. So that way when it changes into... I'm so sad. How many times have I lost YOLO to a bat? I feel like every single YOLO I've ever lost in my life is because of a bat. They have a thing for bats. They love Rouge the Bat. All right, that's the last joke I'll make like that. I'm a huge fan of Sonic Adventure. Funny enough, I'll listen to the soundtrack unironically. It's just good. I feel like they don't make music like that nowadays. All right, so we're gonna grab the food that's over here to the left. That way we're at least above the 25% threshold to not auto die. And then we have more biomes still. Haven't found the food shop yet, which is a little awkward. This thing is doing work. I need to play explosive crossbow more often. I mean, sure, it's level 10, but I have a sneaking suspicion it probably does this all the time. Okay, so we got our map reveal. I don't see the food shop. Oh my god, it's actually past concierge? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I think that's kind of the cool thing about this game is that I still see stuff for the first time, all the time. And that's not an exaggeration. Like, if you were to go into one of my live streams, I'll constantly say that this is a world first or world premiere is what we like to call it, because I literally have not seen that. I've seen scrolls spawn after the exit. So good rule of thumb is never immediately go through the exit. You should at least check, make sure nothing else is there. I guess worst case scenario is a challenge rift that you missed out on. Best case scenario is just a dead end. All right, so I'm feeling kind of good about myself. Wow, there's monsters in here too. Once I get this food and get my health back, I think we'll be in good shape. I'm down bad for a 20 BC win. You all don't even know. Don't even have enough to buy that health flask. All right, so with this setup, we're actually good to fight Conjunctivius. For those of you who have not gotten to 3 BC or higher, once you get to 3 BC and kill Conjunctivius, you actually have a shortcut to access this boss out of Ramparts. This is also the only way that you can get the white flowers if you're still doing that quest. Do I still need kill rhythm? We don't need Heart of Ice anymore because we have crits on everything. It's only 0.72, which is still really bad, but at least we will never miss it. And as much as I would like to take a Gastro or something like that, even kill rhythm, I'm gonna take Tranquility. 26% at max range. I know it doesn't really help my other survival weapons if I find a new melee one, but I know for a fact I'm gonna be shooting. So we're guaranteed to get bonus damage if I'm shooting. All right, Conjunct. No bonus damage right there. There we go. So a couple good hits. Just try to get in crits whenever we can. I'm working hard to get a no hit. Wait, am I doing no damage? I mean, those look like chunksters. To be honest, this thing has a lot more HP than I would have expected. All right. I'm missing. Okay, so this is why we didn't take Tick Sight. These... Oh, I just realized I don't have the attack indicator turned off. Gameplay. Disable these. I don't think I had a situation where that like made the difference between 20 BC and not. I don't know who's the judge and jury here, but you all are more than welcome to tell me if this is fraudulent. All right, couple more. So I wanted to say is that Tick Sight struggles with these because you can't one-shot them. And Tick Sight works best when you can actually one-shot the monster. I think at best you can two-shot a tentacle. And that may have been a buff because back in the day, it used to be 3 mandatory. Escape. Wow, you canceled it after I ran away. I'll take that hit. Maybe get some bonus damage or something. So would I run ammo mutation on this? Probably not. That's not to say it's bad. I know I'm having some instances where I do run out of ammo, but I wouldn't necessarily say I needed the ammo to win. Don't forget, the rockets do more damage. Oh no, it happened again. Right, I thought I would have the ice armor and I just didn't. All right, no legendary, feels bad, but it's okay. We've been in this situation a billion times. A billion 20 BCs later. Maybe we don't do that anymore. Oh, wow. Got a lot of my health back, but that hurts. Couple more. There we go. Ooh, I forgot boss's last gift. I'm guaranteed to lose my explosive crossbow here because I think it's a guaranteed weapon and a guaranteed skill. This is bad. I figure like it wouldn't be very cool if you just replace your backpack item if you're not using a backpack item. Keep the ice grenade. Well, I know I asked about is it fraudulent and do we have to reset? I might not have the choice. The game may actually force me to auto lose here. I think Graveyard is gonna give us a weapon first. This is a real toss-up. You have no idea where you're gonna get your first weapon. No, please, I needed that so bad. So at this stage where everything is up in the air, I think you take the Heart of Ice and the Necromancy. Necro doesn't care what my weapon does damage-wise. And the Heart of Ice we know is guaranteed to work. But at this point, I don't know if I can do any more resets. It's gonna cost too much money and I just don't have any. All right, so first we go up, we get money. That is not what I want. Second, we hope for the down slam secret. Maybe like the well or something, because I think that can have a weapon in it. I want to say, never mind. What I was going to say was that Spartan Sandals does percent monster HP damage. That is a lie. I think you have to actually knock the monster off, and like maybe the fall damage is percentage. Like it will die eventually. Funny enough, if you're using aspects, the knockdown aspect, like deal bonus damage when you jump on a monster, that works with Spartan Sandals. One of my favorite videos out there is a Spartan Sandal video where we use that aspect. It's like really cool. But I think we're gonna struggle for a little bit until we find a survival something. Wow, I can't even stun lock them? That's bad. Okay, there we go. Trust the 11 herbs and spices. Okay, here we go. This is a chest. I promise there's a survival weapon in here. There has to be. Oh, that's not what I meant. Actually, I should be doing normal parries. Maybe we still take it. I don't know. I feel like I'm screwed, to be perfectly honest. In like the most proper English, I think the term is screwed. Okay, wormettes are doing something. Would never imagine I would say that. Okay, here's our secret. Give me a survival weapon. That is not a survival weapon. It's probably worse than Spartan Sandals. Oh, there was a secret there. I might have to take it if it's food. It ain't. That's a shark. It's a baby shark right there. See, I told you the down slam secrets. This is the only way we could win. 40% bonus damage and victim slow? Okay, I see you. I thought I saw you. Okay, I believe we are trusting necromancy. Another secret, another possibility. One of these is money, and the other is a weapon. Backpack it for now. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if throwing axe is gonna beat 20 BC. Not saying it's bad. All I'm saying is that we have, you know, difficulty, and I can't just pick up anything. Use our ice. Miss the parry. Necromancy does this really weird thing where it does a lightning bolt and it does damage. If y'all ever notice, like sometimes a monster will randomly die to a lightning bolt, that's necromancy. Yeet. Missed it. Okay, my malaise is building while I'm doing this. As cool as it is to just spam. Yeah, see? Or maybe that's the fire. Let me know what you all think that lightning bolt is. Okay, careful. We're in a winnable situation. All we have to do is trust the game. The game knows best. We're gonna take a lot of bomb damage. I can already tell, but there's nothing I can do. It can't be helped. Another item, Nutcracker. So that's possibly better. Bonus to frozen enemy. And we have Heart of Ice too. Winnable? Question mark? All right, so onward into the pit, where hopefully I can one-shot everything and have mini ice grenades. What'll be really cool right now. Did you all see how long it held it? It's like I'm playing Elden Ring. I was gonna say Boreal, but I think that's Dark Souls 3. Ooh, that's tempting. But we gotta think about our kit right now. We have a really good shark that needs some kind of root. We have a really decent Nutcracker, which is already like kind of doing its job. I want to say the shark will be better if we find the Groot. Now keep in mind, Graveyard does have a curse on it. So while we're killing all this stuff, there may be a situation. Wow, all these bombs, it's really toxic. I mean, technically I can cocoon them. Maybe that's the strat. I guess I'm lucky that I'm doing this on survival, because if I was playing brutality right now, this would be god-awful. Oh my god. You have to go. And we get a swift sword. That's incredibly fun. That makes vampirism viable. And obviously you could tell me, V, nothing makes vampirism viable. I get it. 12,000? I need 8,000 more to buy a health flask. Vampirism gives you move speed when you activate it. So even though you lose HP, you can still crit on bosses, which is a very good feeling. And that means I don't necessarily have to play... Ooh. Makes victims bleed on Mushroom Boy. That is incredibly funny. We don't have bleeding synergy though. So yeah, I mean, it's still a vampirism, but in a world where like you don't have much choice, you're trying to get rid of the cocoon, that might be mandatory. This is bad. I know I have to reset on my cocoon. Okay, there we go. Watch the bombs. Why is there an elite? That's the stuff we don't like. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so bad. All I needed was it to not be the bee monster. As soon as it was that, I needed to kill the bee or risk dying to the lightning. And again, keep in mind, that's 15 curse. I think I had 4 monsters left to kill. So we would have been done with that so long as I had gotten the kill on a bat. But either way, that was good hustle. If you enjoyed the 20 BC video, follow the channel, subscribe, like, ring the bell even. Appreciate all of you all who tune in for these kind of things. We're gonna get that next time. I trust my survival gameplay, but you gotta admit, adding in the bombs while 15 curse, it's pretty evil. Either way, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you on to the next video.